What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about something very personal to me. It's about my brother Levi. Really quick, I just want to say that I'm sorry that this video is extremely scattered. This is how my brain is working right now. This is the only way it's functioning. I have to get this out before I basically explode. And what better way to get it out than to make a YouTube video talking to you guys. So that's just like a quick thing I wanted to say before we start this whole video. I know a lot of you guys know who he is because I've put him in a ton of my older videos. He's basically my favorite person in the world because he's like my little child. We're 15 years apart, so growing up with Levi, I basically felt like a father figure to him because I was always there for him. His dad was traveling and working and stuff, so I was always the older male that he basically looked up to. And these past couple of years, besides me and Rosa, I've had a lot of family problems and stuff that I don't really want to get into just yet. So with all the family problems and stuff like that for these past couple of years, I haven't been able to see Levi that much. So for about a year and a half now, I haven't seen Levi at all. And that has been killing me inside out. And it's just demolishing me, and I've been a mess so many times just because I haven't been able to see my little brother. So yesterday I was driving near my mom's house and I was like, I want to see Levi. So I texted my sister and was like, hey, is there any way I can see Levi today? Pick him up, hang out for a day or whatever. So she says, yeah, go pick him up at mom's work and blah, blah, blah. So right when I got the text, I was like, we're going. Drove like 20 minutes to pick him up. And basically yesterday was the first day I saw him since like almost a year and a half. And I wanted to make this video because my emotions are extremely crazy right now. Like, I'm a mess, basically. So to put it in perspective for you guys, I haven't seen Levi since I left America for the first time to go to Holland to get married. So we left in December of 2016, and I haven't seen him since before that. So back to yesterday, I saw Levi for the first time. I picked him up, and it kind of made me really sad at the beginning because he was kind of standoffish and quiet and like uncomfortable almost. I felt like he wasn't comfortable to be with his own brother, and that was killing me inside. It broke my heart because I felt like there was a big disconnection between us. And finally, when we were hanging out a little bit, I wanted to buy him a birthday present, so we went to the mall and we were walking around. And when we were walking around, I thought he wanted to tell me something because he like grabbed me and pulled me in. But I was like, what? What do you want to say? He's like, nothing, I just wanted to hug you. Oh my god, guys, I legit almost lost it. Like, I had to hold in tears. Oh, that killed me. Like, I feel like I'm a dad that hasn't been able to see his own kid for a year and a half. We had an amazing day, to be honest. It wasn't much, but those are basically my favorite days. So we picked up Levi, we came to my house, played some video games. He was a champ. He was amazing at playing video games. So we decided, let's go and get food. So we went to the mall and we went to go shop before we actually went and ate. So we were shopping a little bit. I was trying to figure out what he wanted. That was a pain in the ass, but besides that, I mean, it was a lot of fun anyway. I almost killed someone. It was a lot of fun though. I did try and almost kill someone because I left my camera inside a store. Not gonna say the store, even though it was Zoomies. Yes, I know, I'm an idiot. I left my camera there, but I was hanging out with my little brother for the first time. All my attention was towards him, and my camera slipped my mind. That wasn't my priority. My little brother was. So we left Zoomies and we went to Vans, and I was getting him shoes. We were trying on shoes and he's like, I like these, and I was about to buy them. And then Gabe remembered and asked me, Sam, where's your camera? And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know. So then he was like, I think it's at Zoomies. So he ran to Zoomies as I was like checking out, paying for Levi's shoes. And this is where things got interesting. So Gabe came back with the camera, luckily, the one that I'm filming with right now. And he was like, you're never gonna believe what just happened. And I was like, okay, what? He's like, this guy that was working at the store, I went to go grab the camera. He's like, oh no, that's my camera. And then Gabe was like, all right, let me just see it for a second. Hold on, I'm not gonna drop it. Looks through the photos, shows the guy, it's not his camera, obviously. The guy's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then Gabe leaves. So Gabe tells me that, and I'm furious because if you work at a store and you find something that someone left, it's not yours. If you find $1 on the floor, that's a different story. It's $1 on the floor, even a $100 bill on the floor. It's a different story because it's not personal or anything. This camera is my job. It's my life. I take photos every single day with this camera. This camera is with me more than anything or anyone is with me. So to take that away from someone like me, it's a big thing. So I was furious. I literally looked at Gabe. I was like, who said that? I was already shaking. I was so mad. So he was basically saying, I'm not gonna tell you until we don't have Levi anymore. And I was like, which one is it? I was getting so mad. So Gabriel's like, no, I can't let you do this. He's like, he's literally holding my camera and my arm as hard as he can, like not letting me go. I'm shaking. I'm like ready to punch Gabriel just to get away from him so I can go fight this other other dude because I was so mad. So fast forward, I get over it. We walk past the store. The dude's not working, so I know which dude it is. If you're watching this, I'm gonna beat your ass one day. But besides that. So we go to dinner, Cheesecake Factory, fancy ass place, you know. I'm getting Levi food, and he's just having a great time now. We're really comfortable with each other finally, and he's like asking us to give him math equations and like giving us math equations. He's such a freaking smart kid, it's amazing. He literally answered a math question faster than me and Gabe did. It was unreal. But we have dinner, I buy him a cheesecake, we go back to the house. So we go upstairs and we're playing Call of Duty, Black Ops 3, because that's my favorite game. And I bought him that game, so I wanted to play it with him and teach him a little bit. Don't hate me, I know it's like an older person game, but he's into those things, so just let him be. And I mean, he said he played it at his friend's house a lot, so I know he's played it before. Besides that, let's not talk about me not being a real good dad, even though I'm probably a better dad than most dads. So we're playing Call of Duty, and then I get a text from my sister saying, hey, when are you gonna bring Levi home? No rush, blah, blah, blah. And this is like, it was like 5:45 when she texted that. So then I was like, okay, it's not time to leave just yet, but I do need to keep in mind the time so he's not home extremely late. So we play a little bit more, and then I end the game. I'm like, all right, I think it's time to go home. And he's like, no, I don't want to go home, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I know, but you have to go home. I'm trying to be a good person. Breaking my heart right now, don't do that. I didn't say that, but I was feeling it. So he's putting his socks on. Not just like putting them on and being done. Like, he puts them on, fidgeting, takes them halfway off, fidgeting, puts them back on. That broke my heart because he was like procrastinating, trying to spend more time with me. So then he was doing that. And then we walk down the stairs, and right when we get to the bottom of the stairs, he's like, Sammy, I don't want to leave. Like, can we hang out tomorrow? Are we gonna hang out tomorrow? And then when we were driving to my mom's house to drop him off, he didn't really say one word. And I was a little concerned. I was like, why is he so quiet? In my head, I was thinking like, I wonder why he's so quiet. And I figured maybe he's a little sad because he has to go home, but I didn't really think of it that much. And then I get him home, walk him up the stairs to the house. I open the door and put him in, and I leave, and I get a text from my sister. And she's like, hey, I was on the phone with mom when you dropped Levi off. Right when he got in the door, I heard him starting to cry and saying that he misses you, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, guys. I couldn't handle that. I actually started like tearing up, and I never cry. I really don't. It's actually kind of weird for me to cry. Really weird for me to cry. Sometimes I cry when it depends on the situation, but I usually never cry with stuff like this. But yesterday was one of the best days I've had. Definitely the best day of 2018 so far. By far. And definitely a lot more to come. And quickly, Levi, if you're watching this, I love you, and we're definitely gonna hang out a lot more because I miss you. I guess that's it, guys. I'm gonna go before I cry again.